memories of the mountains. I am from Liverpool Mountains, my friend. Well, that's good. I was already afraid about myself. So, this is not the kind of endeavor I should participate with here. Ooh, explanation is over here. And I didn't expect any kind of a bullshit like that here. I mean, we don't adhere. But primarily because in most cases has very short pronunciation. Alpine population in most cases here. Very knows of the living hill countries here. Except Sierra case and falling races so on here. Rather have a south middle along us here. In most cases have variegation, even certain East Baltic knows here. Even spoke species Sudetike. Influence anthropologic here case. So they already have a sort of most people love the case and have a writer here. Those with the influence in most cases have a case that there are people also here. Why not for everyone smiling at? Slowly receding for a head. How many of you are in the wardrobe? Add more diverse skin colors. Evocation here. The shortest nation here is what did it look like here? They got the food here. Let's see how to manage here. Pina versus Austronesian here. Apparently looks the same here. As an example here, just look at pictures here. The phrase here is what is it, a frog face here, something here. We will call it monkey faces about here. Here we go. Guys, so we're Melanesians here. Pina here. And so these are not anymore peanuts, okay, so now. Oh, it is kind of familiar, right? the original frog face here. In Famous, it's kind of white here, okay, so if you look at this, I don't know what they have taken here. Pakai here. What is mean Pakai? Dice are very off here. So the dice are very off the school here. There's a call it a case on here. I don't know about the kill, there's a call it about it. Or accelerated shop up one shop, maybe to show us a case. I think it's more studies that needed here. Did you look all the things that they could be? There's some of them here from the. It's a nurture, like a press, because I can't just that mystery here. They don't have it here. Although some people who say the first for nurses is because influence while here. Influenza here. A starch here. People are also here. Do you think she looks or not here? I was expecting her because it's a great here. A Buckeye here. What is Buckeye after here? Buckeye, look. It's only like guys are very off the school, right? What is Buckeye look anyway here? I will describe here. Buckeye. So the eyes are like very round. They're very off the school here. Matches here. Book. For females and gonna be good here. So eyes are eyeballs itself. Here come off the case of school, yeah. Buckeye. Here it is something other element here, but some people like it is the their eyes are always around here, cause yeah. Instead you have whiteness here. Some person look at me. There's a con of here. That's cool. Did you look at Buckeye here, guys? There's people. A Buckeye. Here we go. Okay, now I get something about this Buckeye. It is a big round eyes here. It's caused by the big round eyes, puffiness under the eyes here. This is a bit out of here. Puffiness here. Well, you think it's an insult, but I think it says you see this insult to Buckeye here. Well, as somebody who's not so, yeah. Tell the puffiness here. Using the eyes can tell the Chinese. I can tell to just looking for eyes, okay, so here. Around the eyes, okay, so immediately apart from here, everything else be equal here. Just take a look around this website once again here. Chicken studies here. Also tasty here, guys, and that's great here. This is how this gonna look here, guys. Look, guys, puffiness and around eyes. They like something else with not around eyes here. There's not putting around, yeah. Well, here is nose, high nose Richie here, guys. The good thing is that if you will be have example, they will be have lighter skin color, right? And I guess a higher nose, guys, on here. They will be putting around. You have high and have a lower nose bridge here, guys. But completely different here. Well, that's no big deal here. Surprise. What element? This good or just not here? They like to answer questions. If so, come and get something. Come on, get out, come back. No, my friend, no more friend. Take a look around here. Buckeye here. Here is somebody who might be not be. So eyes, just like looking for eyes. Say this is gonna be difficult here. The feel, and answer as well. Sing here. Feel. Here we go. Feel. Definitely feel. That's an interesting case. I don't know what to say, but tie. You usually case I'm not looking for it. Doesn't even look like a typical feel. That's also what I want to say. The Buckeye-ness here. Here is Buckeye case, and it's yeah, puffiness. They all come south here. I don't say anything about this. We are very light skin color. Yeah. This is what I immediately see about here. I can immediately tell that this is Chinese or I don't know, Vietnamese or something here. China, unsurprisingly, you're very good to tell about it here. Looking for those eyes here, nothing else, eyes. Well, what is the difference is eyes here? Is that by the time here, it seems to be, it's so barren here, guys, and the mongoloid here, guys. Whereas there seems to be more stuff around. They don't have darkness. It's like a direct cut here. This is the most important thing about it here. The further shape here. Successful, you know. And they hate about it because they look so senior. Think, well, what is it here? Well, I do definitely do the actual one. Yeah, it's a shipment. It's sea shipment here. Sea shipment. And this is cost same here. Now my classic question is when you talk about right now, shit, you should press immediately here. How about the here? So use and how about the here? how much example is it here? Cost. So here that's ridiculous price for the. I think about you keep wrong price here. Okay, so take a look around here. You get example here. How is it possible here? Airmail here. Send a post airmail here. Are you the same guy? How much is post execution for China Post airmail here? That's gonna say Senya. Okay, Senya. Do you use Kizuna? Airmail. It's cheap here, Janass. The most lowest method possible here, the most cheapest possible method here. Register here, not registration anything here. And his answer immediately EMS here. Regular here. Why everything expensive up in economy here? No, just not priority class, economic class, or just normal stuff here. The way how they use the ship here. Yes, here. So yes, regular. Yes, and why you fuck it in a ship? And let me guess, it's still 60k in here. The price is still 60 here. I don't get it. Neither I do. So when you send me in TNT, if I ask about it here, and the price is always same in everything here, it's same here. Oh my god, here. I feel cheated of the 50 euro money about it for nothing. I just feel cheated after here. They all look as peanuts here. I mean, they are like so easy always say, looking for it's nothing else matter. I always think apart from my hero who's not. There's something about lower occasion here. The face is a little bit more rounded, I don't know, especially downward his side here. The focus is here enough. Looking for who's definitely not here. Chink. You have that mystery here. Here's somebody case of what you see a bit one question about here. This could be in Asia. And that's interesting case of weird SEP PI here. They easily can be here. I can easily take Chink here. Can I look for nation this year? Okay, sure. That's about is there anything but you can make in here? They all can be feel. And that's where the most inside yeah. Okay. Well, what do you think? Liu Chu. That's an interesting case here. Does it look too Chink in my opinion? Or just why did you send for this message here? Some pictures are so fake, funny here, guess. It's Kadake here. There's Vokai here, guess. Are you really kidding me about some different thing here? I mean, doesn't even look attractive anymore. I mean, this kind of picture here. So there's a facial uncharacteristic here, guess. And then it's finito here. So these people are the longest stand here. Well, not many people are online right now. Stuff to bang. I get a message here. There's 1,000 other guys. There's 1 million other guys here. Cause they're not every time here. Cause I just topic. They look distinct because they could use the words of some kind of. I try to people to say here. Cause frog guys here. Well, that's a good thing, or I don't have it, cause somebody here. They use maxilla here. There's nothing here. That's the case, and it's important element. The case about the look here. A lower look is that maxilla here, massive protrusion here. Okay, how about here? Take a look around. This is what the maxilla procrates look like here. Puffiness under here. So of course the woman aspects again. I don't know the guys enough here. I'm specialized about anyway here. Who do this case and rest a bit more? Popular history here, well let here. Could I pass? War education with the luggage subs administrator. Yeah. Which group of the case is the most here? Who contribute the most case on here? This is look here, you know. Where's this opposite here? Well, I think about that everybody just try to use about it here. Well, whatever. What common is this your country here? Identification very uncommon. Carito. Let me get some of the Filipino here. She has always struck me as one here. Putting end of the question analyze here. The full sleeps with the here. Different separation I save here. France. These days around here. France is pretty far right here. Now is pretty far right here. Which I conflict variation. Well, immigrants is the country with the most immigrants, of course, here. The country with the less immigrants is Malaysia. France, I is very easy. It's Spain, isn't it? For Belgium, I'm centering here because the most variety of all of them here. Germany here is also good variation here. Still have it here. There is a diversification of the countries here. Their phenotype here. Well, what they look at Atlantics here. Dinarix Alpis Poise Cromagnon Prunza Porpi. They have everything else here. Celts, Corsica Province, Phallids, Poralids, Turbinix, Nordics, Celtic here. Inside the country here. Dinaris Atlas, the Mets, Phalid. I replace with them here, get a little bit here with a list here. France, Ukraine. Peninsula, they are proper, I guess, the way of mentality case than are. Regions that they will include Park over here. Otherwise, strategy is separated about here. Eating and the cuisine is primarily one of the rich foods here. Of course, I can recommend education here. Yakon for minorities also because was Yakon for here. Mainly true, and they're not. Here we go. Atlantic here is an Excel here. Next one of the case and really is up on the variant of the case type which is not here. Crazy. But this Norway is the biggest country in here. The countries of the case, the area of here is always thought the case had a very wide population, its own proximity here. It should be. It's the most unique Taiwanese country to remember there was to deposit your well package was all can be found as well here occasion. Southeastern but physical diversity is nothing to Southeastern Europe here. Well, don't say this is the one reason the occasion will never super unit because of the diversity here. We're never super united here. Maxwell progress history of the phenotypes here looks more similar here. Well, easy to say about that place. If you're looking for Indonesians here, Taiwan is also somewhere. First and second here, okay, so. Let's take a look here. Second piece is a big provincial here. Let's take a look around here. Our result will be closer here. Well, they have a difference against the South Vietnamese. South Vietnam, North, however, forget about here. It's not surprising that South and North and South Vietnam was different countries, alright? Because they look also very nice about it. They're more Chinese against them, yeah. They still have this chin in here. It's not a presence. Like the first people with the chinky eyes here. And the skin here. Photo away. There's so many people here, two different faces here. Looking. The people look more like Asian. Looks more like Asian. It's going to should call it here. Because they are here, scans, that's why the Asian overlap most with the here. Traits, infantile traits in humans. Big eyes, big head, smaller hair. Traits, the small size here, the this is the result here. Will include a body shrunk here, the small fetus usually hairless from here. Across a short body here. Reduction of the pronunciation, small teeth, small upper jaw here. Man from here gets an Indonesia here. That means I are general as here. In China here. The family here. Niltenos. The Karampa here. Nahuachal. Maybe someone towards Archaeomorphis too here. Well, what to say? So, how do you calculate shipping charge here? So, how do you calculate the freight fee or charge here? Cost shit here, freight I is because so how it may be not good to look like that. This may be not idealized about it here. No, it's okay. So maybe there's this one here. Rachel Neotenos. Caught up with the argument here. The character here, guys. Because what points are used in these animals, yeah. So is there a Neotenos here? Pedomorphic here, guys. Does it have a case with this looks he also has developed chef was on nose here. You carry away with the concept like this equal film video benefits here. And of course the very young as well being over here. And this is a normal non looking adult here, guys. Looks nothing like a here, guys. This means it gets a recorded face and not the body here. Southwestern Asian internet types are primarily found here. To elderly woman from here. The life of living here. Caucasoid here. The specification address companies and fully developed here. In film, she was almost like a profile here, I guess. Well, what is it good for one? It doesn't is good for another one here. Netherlands is yet developed here, case such a case there is maybe an example broken than now Temni here. Pro Genesis. It has a name in here. Yes, it should be here. Iberian type here. This is a model case sensitive. Face necessary. Unless you consider actually looking at this as well, I just see how this is what the looks like about here. Compared to because it are more morphic here. About this one here. And about this good exemplification is used here, I think. Is the Indian here. So I spend it here. I'm still myself here. There is the different races of the here. What I guess on tube with type here is because phenotype Celtic. It doesn't have influence pigmentation. Sensitive sub-race is most sensitive here. Well, are you kidding me here? Of course around here. Is the Celts also here are very here with a lot of for example I have it here. And I will create decrease sensitivity. Take as good as a most common in it, so 10 here. Bastard here. I say here. There's a leaf in here, so the planet time to add up 0.6% right here. This step picture almost the same as synergy. The rated tier to there exit here. This is a case in definitely Pina song here. I don't know the video, but it is almost impossible and because I have a freak skin anyway, and that's an exit here. So what's up here, guys? Here we go. By kilogram here. Okay. 1 kilogram equals and I read it because I have the most occasion, but you have most occasion on a red haired junior. With reckless here, which is the most sensitive skin here. The most extreme sensitive skin. So that's why it's the case because the whatever problems of the high expressive for here. And now times when I find that this trace looks like here. And it wouldn't disagree with that I have noticed occasion tend well here. Also they can tend the red disorder color tone. Who can tend that will turn into red in some way here. Right, I get freckles, this sort of skin that is normal for no generate. Battery is off. Recording is off also.